now at this point that you can read greater things, for example, and you're privy, because I wrote those stories for myself only. I didn't plan on publishing them until 9 years on. So, and I didn't change anything when I published
Oh,
them. So
wow.
you can read books and you can know almost every detail and every thought of, like, 9 years of my life. So, and that's very, when I published that book, it was terrifying because I was terrified is a little strong, but I was nervous because I
Yeah.
was like, these people are going to know everything. And like, I have no secrets in that writing. So I have no secrets about to be published to, the world. And so that kind of taught me, that was my lesson in my test and vulnerability. We'll say that's when I started to say, when I see the effect of that book, the effect that people had on that book and the feedback they gave me, I said, this is, scary, nervous, terrifying, whatever you're going to call it, for me to put this all out there. But look at the impact that it's having. The more vulnerable I am, the more I can connect with people and I can relate to them. And, people can read it and say, oh, wow, I would have never, like, either I go through that too, or I would have never put that out there, but I'm glad she did because I feel the exact same way.
Mm.
Or, I never thought about that, but that's a good perspective. And like, she goes through, so whatever they could say about it. So that was just, the big thing. The challenge is
Yeah.
letting all my walls completely down and opening myself up to, hopefully millions and millions of strangers, because I want everyone to read my books, but just being vulnerable and being okay with everyone knowing everything.
And now the
'Cause,
greater things is where you included your dad's notes as well, right?
correct, yeah. Mhm.
How did he, what was his feedback to you when you threw that idea at him?
His feedback was, I'm glad you did it. And that was a result of people like the parents' age, same
Sure.
age, saying, I can read the book, but I didn't think about, like you said, like, they can put themselves in the place of my parents and they can understand what they went through because they're reading what my parents did. So I'm able to touch people my age, more around my age, and then people that are older too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad, and my dad is glad that that perspective is out there. So it's not just all me saying, like, I fell out of my chair today, but it's okay. I got back up. It's
Right.
my dad's, she fell out of her chair. She could have broken her, whatever. We were all really scared. We took her to the doctor, whatever. I made that situation up, but just the perspective, I guess. I think everyone is thankful. Um, I'm putting those words in everyone's mouth, but
That's all
everyone is
right.
thankful for our different perspective
Yeah.
of it.
And now you got the comics that come out weekly, it looks like.
Mhm.
Um, what's why comics? Why are you using that as kind of an avenue to share your story?
Uh-huh. So those are more fun.